Hello everyone, this is Vicky here, and today we are going to talk about depreciation. Depreciation is calculated using different methods. One of the questions could be tested in accounting certificate level. Chapter 10 is usually the chapter in which depreciation, disposals is tested. So let's see. Now, Jennifer uses straight line depreciation method for her non-current assets, calculating depreciation monthly. On 1st of January X5, she purchased a machine for 11,000. The machine had an estimated residual value of 1,000 and life for 4 years. But what happens on 1st of January? Jennifer revised her estimates. She increased the machine's total useful life to 6 years and estimate that the residual value would be nil. Now, first of all, what you need to do is you need to calculate the original annual depreciation, which is cost minus residual value over useful life, which is 11,000 minus 1,000 over 4 years will give you 2,500. Now, remember, depreciation is simply you take the cost minus the residual value and you divide it by the useful economic life, in this case 4 years, so the depreciation charge is 2,500. Then you have to calculate the accumulated depreciation up until 1st of January. Why? Because 1st of January she changes her depreciation policy. Since the machine was purchased on 1st of January, 2 years of depreciation had been charged. As you can see, purchase date 2 years, and something is happening on 1st of January X7. Accumulated depreciation, of course, every year her depreciation was 2,500, and you times that by 2 to give you 5,000. Now, how is accumulated depreciation calculated? Of course, this is added year on year. Multiply the depreciation amount by the number of years. Can you give me an example? Yes, 2,500 per year multiplied by 2 years equals to 5,000. Now, what is the carrying value? The carrying value is simply cost minus accumulated depreciation, 6,000. So 5,000 came from above, and 11,000 minus 5 will give you 6. Now, how is the carrying amount calculated? Of course, as we have seen, which is the cost minus accumulated depreciation. Now, calculate the remaining useful life of the machine on 1st of January X7. So the revised total useful life is 6 years and 2 years have already been passed. So useful life remaining is 4 years. Okay, so 4 years is useful life, 2 years have already been passed, and after 2 years she changed her depreciation policy. So since the residual value has been revised to 0, the depreciation amount is now 6,000. As you can see, your carrying value, so carrying value was how much? Carrying value was 6,000, and from 6,000 we need to divide that by 4 years because useful economic life is still remaining the same. So carrying value divided by useful economic life, that's going to give you 1,500. So that's your answer. So you have to identify the carrying amount, determine the useful life, calculate the annual depreciation, and finalize your depreciation.